Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Metrics, No Simping, All Subjects channel. My lips feel dry. It's nice and warm out here. I'm out here working in the heat, getting quite a workout too. But what I want to talk about today, as people is in my mouth watching, I want to get back to the dating talk and the relationship talk. And it's safe to say a lot of y'all ain't got as much wisdom as me. And I'm not comparing myself to you or bragging. But trust me, I'm giving you something that you could use in your life. Believe you me. The topic I want to talk about, because I'm a ways away from my next destination, is don't get your hopes up with these women. If you know somebody, if you meet somebody, if you talk to somebody, don't get your hopes up. Just go with the flow. Keep doing what you're doing in your life. Put yourself first and work from there. Because a lot of dudes, like I'm seeing a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff like that where guys is like getting their feelings crushed, getting their feelings hurt by women. It shouldn't be able to happen. Woman don't want to deal with you no more. You should have that kind of confidence in yourself, that and the abundance mindset, as we like to call it, that there'll be others. Bye-bye. Good luck with your choice. Good luck with your choice. What some of them try to do, don't let nobody friend zone you. You're like, are you friend zoning me? If they say, yeah, I just want to be friends, cool. Things supposed to change between y'all. And you shouldn't be no jackrabbit where you gotta, you'll just let a woman put you in third place, sixth place, all this, all that. Now get you some women that's gonna put you in first place and only place. Like, it's all right to conversate with them, if you like them in that way. But don't be disrespecting these guys. If they got a husband, they got a boyfriend, don't disrespect them. Now, if it's just a dude, like an ex that she not even with, forget dude. But be careful with these women. Don't fight over these women. Don't argue with them. Now, if somebody come at you, they call your phone or something like that, that's different. But don't get your hopes up, man. Like the dude on Black Ram video had the flowers and stuff, was practically crying and stuff like that. You seeing wedding bells and kids running around, and you ain't even went on a date yet. Or you only went on a date or two. Don't go there. Don't even let your mind go there. Take it from somebody that's been married for over 20 years. On paper, still am. That from the time you say I do, your relationship is already changing. Believe me when I tell you. From the time you say I do, your relationship is already changing. I know a guy, he got his marriage annulled in the first 5 months, one of my college buddies. He got married again and got divorced again. And then what's crazy is this. This is why I tell y'all, don't let them come in between your friend. So me and him reconnected out there all these years, right? And he let a woman that he ended up divorced from anyway. I could tell it wasn't him, because I know how he talked. And I know how I hadn't been around him in a while, but I seen like how he communicates when he writes too. Unless it done change, who knows? But I'm looking at his message back before I mysteriously got unfriended by him. And I'm like, that don't sound like him. You know how somebody message you back and you could tell they don't know about the situation that you mentioned? That's how the message was. And so I hadn't heard from him since then. But I looked him up one day, and he done got divorced again. Dude, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. This ain't. And then all of you guys, you passport brothers, like, I'm not trying to police you or nothing like that, but it's the same over there. It's the same over there. Run out of money and let's see how much they like you. It's the same. These guys is going all the way across the world because they being fooled by some women that have some type of stereotype built up in their mind that's making them interested. Bring them over here and watch how they change. Y'all know better. Y'all know not to bring them over here. So, don't get your hopes up, man. Don't get your hopes up, man. How many times I gotta say it? But I gotta keep saying it for you to get it. Don't get your hopes up, man. 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 You might not even touch her. You gonna be all heartbroken, man. I'm done with dating, man. I'm not trying to know that. I don't know if that's the answer. You just have to know how it is now. Like, I found out real quick, just from talking to people, just from watching videos, and just from seeing people in action, being out and about, how it is. It's not something that you should get your hopes up. A lot of y'all ain't gonna never get married. A lot of y'all ain't gonna never have kids. And it's not 100% bad thing. I be in Target and stuff like that, grocery store, different store. All these kids be doing is yelling, crying, acting a fool. You probably gotta chase them. Probably finna get ran over by other people's carts, man. It's a lot of work, man. I got lucky because my kids ain't a lot of work. But the girls is a little more work than the boys was. But for girls, they not like, it's not like a lot. I see much worse when I'm in public. So, stop wishing for something that may be a headache. Just like people who call a job the dream job, then they get it and they see it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I mean, it's the same thing. Do not get your hopes up with these women. All of these women are talking to somebody in some way on the side. All of them. Whether it's at work, friendly flirt, or at home, or at college, at their colleges, or anywhere. Place they go walk the dogs in the park. Man, you can't trust these women 100%, none of them. Like I told you, start at zero and work your way up in regards to trust. They do a couple things, say a couple things you like, 1%. They do a couple things more you like, 2%, 5%. Give them a little more trust. And then they turn around and do something you don't like, take it right back. See, this is why you don't get no marriage license. You get a marriage license, you ain't gonna be able to just divorce. And trust me, you try to stick around with somebody that don't respect you or don't like you, trouble may come. You gotta be able to leave. You gotta have the finances to leave. You gotta have the situation to leave. Be careful in these palimony states. If you live in the palimony state, be careful. Do not move her in and do not move in no palimony state. Look it up. Palimony states. Palimony. Look it up. And if you live in those states or you plan on moving in those states, make sure that you live by yourself. You want to take that chance, you want to roll them dice, you feel like you done found the one, that might be a little different. But Be careful in them palimony states, man. I'm telling you. For your own good. I'm telling you. All y'all dudes talking about what y'all women would never do. She probably done already did that thing you said that she'll never do. That's another thing. That's why I say don't get your hopes up. Just because you get married. You think, well, I found one. I ain't listening to him. I'm finna get married. Them dudes don't know what they talking about. Them dudes incel. I never have and never will be an incel. That's involuntary celibate. That means that you want to get some, but you can't. I don't believe it's a such thing. Well, let me show you. I could literally be like, okay, I can't get them. Let's go up. 60-year-olds. Sex is sex. And some of y'all youngsters, y'all done already tapped out. Y'all washed up. Sex is sex. You know, it's older people that's washed up. It's young people that's washed up. Involuntary celibates, incel means that you can't get none. That's like no matter who I try to get with, I can't get none. Let me show you how that's impossible, because you can pay for it. See how that works? So stop trying to. One of the things that I cannot stand is these dudes on YouTube, they want to be over somebody so bad that they start making up stuff and agreeing with these women to be in the wrong. Listen, man, you got dudes talking about everybody ain't no king. If you a man, you have the ability to be a king, and you are a king. You're a king over your own life. What the hell are these dudes talking about, man? And then you see them flexing and stuff like, dude, listen, and keep coming on your little no-face accounts like a punk. Use a punk. You a punk. Don't come on my comments trying to argue with me and you ain't showing your face. And if you a content creator, you ain't on your real account. Trying to tell me about being a man, you won't even show your face. And that, to me, that's cowardly, because it's like they see how you look, but you don't see how they look or who they are. Coward, buster, ban. I'm just gonna say ban. I ain't gonna say the word. Y'all know what ban is. Let me get you in if you don't. It's 3 words together with nigga on the end. I ain't gonna say it. You know, but I was thinking it. Don't lie to you. So, again, man, I'm getting pretty close. We got a couple more minutes. Don't get your hopes up, man. And here's another thing about these women that I noticed. It didn't take me long to notice. Being married, seeing my sister, seeing other people. Here's what I noticed. When you be too nice to most of these women, 90-something%, what's gonna happen is they gonna start liking the guys that show less interest. Like, they'll get with the guy or call the guy more than you, that all he wants is sex. Don't sweat them. Don't sweat them. You know, let them call you. Go about your day, mind your own business. Matter of fact, stop thinking about these women all day too. Especially if you're not rich. Especially if you don't have the apex of what you want out of life. Stop thinking about them all day, man. Because trust me, man. The person you marry, the further along you get with her, that's not going to be the same person. She'll be respecting dudes who ain't never did nothing for her more than you. And you'll be going out man, my voice cracked. You'll be going out breaking your back to provide for people like that. Not me. Not me. And then they'll divorce you and get you alimony, child support. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I'm gonna pull every trick out of my hat like a magician. You think you finna partake in my best things that I do in terms of getting money? You're not. And that's how you need to look at these women. If you married, you know your relationships suck, you know you're gonna end up divorced, you gotta start planning accordingly. You gotta start planning accordingly. You gotta start, okay, how I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna hide this? Y'all catch that? So, you with somebody, you don't even get along, y'all be silent treatment all the time. Every time y'all start talking, y'all arguing. Why would you tell a person like that everything you have? That's dumb. That's like telling, if they came and said, we bringing back slavery. We need to collect all of your belongings and we're gonna sell them and keep the money for ourselves. You gonna tell them everything you got? No. You gonna hide and you gonna be ready for a battle. Right or wrong, unless you're a punk or a simp or one of them white exalters. You gonna be like, man, you ain't getting what I got. This is mine. You ain't getting what I got. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about that, man. You guys, man, y'all don't have to be mean to these women. I don't think that's the answer. Y'all trying to diss women and stand them up and doing all this weak stuff. You just as bad as them. Just stop thinking about them so much and focus on yourself. I believe guys is waking up. But anyway, thanks for watching. We got one more video coming today. Unless I see something or hear something that I want to talk about. And that's Isaiah 4:1. Which y'all already know how I do. We're going to connect the dots. I'll see y'all then. Until then, all these women with these 4-5 dudes they talking to and stuff like this is what you do to them.